somebody cooking onions upstairs tonight. Apartment hallway so floating through the cracked old walls. Marvin playing from room 304, soft as cigarette smoke. Kids running down the stairwell laughing past faded carpet and mailbox doors, while rainwater taps against fire escapes outside the kitchen windows. And me standing there with groceries in both hands, listening longer than I should, 'cause lonely songs sound warmer when they're drifting through somebody else's life. Funny how music traveled differently inside old apartment buildings. Apartment hallway so humming low into the night over tired city dreamers and flickering yellow lights. Some people drift away, some still stay inside your mind, but oh, so melodies still treat me kind. Woman smoking near the laundry room, hair wrapped up after double shifts. Old man watering hallway plants like they family members now. Television glowing under door cracks, basketball game almost over, and somebody arguing softly in Spanish, then laughing 5 minutes later. Man, there's comfort in hearing other people living, especially when you're alone. I used to think peace meant silence, now I think peace sound like neighbors nearby. Apartment hallway soul still glowing through the blue, over old refrigerators humming, and weathered souls getting through. Some dreams faded fast, some somehow stayed true, but warm little midnight songs still pull me through. I don't need luxury anymore. Give me late night records, rain on brick walls, warm food, and enough quiet to hear life moving around me. That's enough these days. Apartment hallway soul still floating through the dark, over worn out city buildings and weathered restless hearts. Some roads disappeared, some memories stayed bright, but old soul songs through apartment walls still make the world feel right. Music still drifting softly. Rain still falling outside. And somebody upstairs still playing Marvin. Humidity wrapping around the whole city tonight. Bourbon Street parking lot shining wet beneath the neon. Beer bottles sweating on car hoods under buzzing motel signs. woman laughing in gold earrings, to the spinners from a balcony, while thunder rolls above downtown, slow as old freight trains. And me, leaning back against the Cadillac, with cigarette smoke in my lungs, thinking how some nights still make an old man feel 25 again. Funny how certain cities refuse to let people grow completely cold. Bourbon Street parking lot, glowing gold against the rain, over restless southern dreamers, an old familiar pain. Some hearts miss their timing, some still groove somehow, but old soul songs and midnight heat still calm me down. Street musicians near the corner liquor store, playing blues beneath the storm. Taxi headlights sliding slowly across puddles by the curb. Cookout smoke in the alleyways, friends laughing over dominoes, and Marvin drifting through cracked windows like warmth through humid air. Man, New Orleans got soul in the concrete itself. I used to think freedom meant leaving somewhere. Now I think freedom means staying present a while. Oh, Bourbon Street parking lot, still humming through the blue, over rainy southern avenues, and souls just passing through. Some dreams faded fast, some somehow stay true, but warm little midnight streets still pull me through. I don't need perfect nights anymore. Give me summer rain, slow soul records, cheap whiskey, and enough city lights to keep wandering till sunrise. That's enough life now. How Bourbon Street parking lot, still glowing through the dark, over weathered southern barrooms, and tired, hopeful hearts. Some roads disappear, some memories stay bright, but old soul songs and neon storms still make the world feel right. Streets still shining softly, thunder still rolling west, and Bourbon Street still breathing through the night. Somewhere off exit 19 again. Broken motel land, blinking gold beside the bed, TV glowing with no sound on, and rain tapping on the glass. Ice buckets sweating near the curtains, half a sandwich wrapped in foil, while Al Green drifts through static from a radio, missing knobs and me, lying there in yesterday's jeans, listening to truck tires outside, thinking how lonely nights ain't always sad anymore. Funny how age changes loneliness into something quieter. Broken motel lamp, buzzing soft into the blue, over tired traveling dreamers and souls just passing through. Some hearts cracked open, some somehow stay true, but also songs at midnight still pull me through. Woman laughing down the hallway with a trucker from Mobile, cigarette smoke beneath the stairwell, floating warm into the rain, thunder rolling past the highway like drums behind the dark, and neon vacancy reflections sliding slow across parked cars. Man, there's comfort in temporary places sometimes. Nobody expect perfection there. I used to think peace meant arriving somewhere. Now I think it means stopping long enough to breathe. Broken motel lamp, still glowing through the night, over wrinkled shirts and old regrets, and flickering roadside light. Some roads disappear, some memories stayed bright, but humid little midnight rooms still make the world feel right. I don't need luxury anymore. Give me slow rain, late night soul radio, warm coffee, and enough silence to hear my own heartbeat again. That's enough these days. Broken motel lamp, still humming soft and low, over empty parking spaces, and tired hearts moving slow. Some dreams faded out, some somehow survived, but old soul songs and rainy roads still make me feel lamp still flickering softly, rain still falling outside, and the interstate still humming through the dark. Another night somewhere off Interstate 40. Cheap motel Bible, sitting quiet beside the lamp, next to half a bottle of whiskey and a styrofoam cup gone cold. Ice machine humming through the hallway, television flickering through thin walls, while truck headlights drift past curtains like slow ghosts through the rain. And me, lying awake in wrinkled sheets, listening to thunder roll far, thinking about people I love and roads I never should have taken. Funny how loneliness can make a man honest with himself again. Cheap motel Bible, a neon glowing blue, overtired traveling souls just trying to make it through. Some prayers came late, some never alive, but midnight silence still remind me I'm alive. Woman laughing near the vending machine with a trucker from Baton Rouge, country station humming softly from an old Ford in the lot, rainwater shining on cracked pavement under flickering vacancy signs. And somewhere in the next room over, somebody crying out green tonight. Man, this whole country full of restless people trying to sleep beside their mistakes. I used to think redemption looked dramatic, now I think it looked quiet. Cheap motel Bible still resting by the bed, beside old cigarettes and loose change, and things better left unsaid. Some hearts lost faith, some still hold true, but old soul songs and midnight roads still pull me through. I don't need certainty anymore, giving rain on neon, late night coffee, slow soul records, and enough peace to forgive myself a little. That's enough grace these days. Cheap motel Bible still glowing in the light, over where the traveling hearts and lonely roadside nights. Some roads disappear, some memories stay blue, but quiet midnight mercy still help me through. Neon still buzzing softly, rain still falling, and the interstate rolling somewhere beyond the dark. early paycheck finally hit today. Dollar store roses wrapped in crinkled plastic shine, sitting crooked on the passenger seat beside fried chicken and red wine. Sunset glowing on apartment windows, kids still yelling down the block, while the child lights drifting softly from somebody's open garage. And me driving home with tired shoulders, still smelling like machine oil, thinking how love ain't gotta look expensive to feel real. Funny how little things start mattering more with age. Dollar store roses, still beautiful tonight, under kitchen bulbs and old soul records, spinning soft in yellow light. Some folks chase diamonds, some chase Cadillac dreams, but love still blooms quietly in ordinary things. You're laughing in that motel t-shirt, barefoot dancing by the stove, steam rising from green beans cooking as Marvin hummed through the room. Neighbors talking on their porches, thunder building down the street, and summer wind pushing curtains slowly, like the whole world exhaling deep. Man, there's romance in surviving together. I used to think love needed fireworks, now I think it needs patience more. Dollar store roses, still glowing through the blue, over worn out working people trying to make another month through. Some dreams faded out, somehow stayed true, but warm little kitchen nights still pull me through. I don't need luxury anymore. Give me slow dancing barefoot, cheap wine, late night soul song, and somebody still happy to see me walk through the door. That's enough love now. Some memory stayed bright, but old soul songs and kitchen lights still make the world feel right. Roses still sitting on the table, storm still rolling slowly, and Marvin still singing through the apartment wall. Canal Street, sweating under neon tonight. Flicker on Canal Street, neon trembling in puddle water. Street musicians under broken awnings, playing soul tunes for spare change. Women laughing from second balconies, perfume floating through the heat, while old men play dominoes slowly outside corner liquor stores. And me, walking nowhere in particular, with cigarette smoke on my shirt, listening to the whole city pulse like a tired heart refusing sleep. Funny how certain streets still feel alive long after midnight. Flicker on Canal Street, burning warm against the rain, over restless southern dreamers and old familiar pain. Some hearts lost rhythm, some still move smooth, but humid midnight soul songs still pull me through. Taxi tires hissing through puddles, past glowing seafood signs, young lovers dancing near a pawn shop to Al Green from an upstairs room. Thunder clouds rolling past rooftops, steam rising off iron grates, and river wine carrying music down alleyways painted gold. Man, cities got their own blues language, especially in the summer rain. I used to chase quieter places, now I miss noise when it disappeared too long. Flicker on Canal Street, still glowing through the blue, over empty beer bottles and souls just passing through. Some dreams burned out, some somehow stayed true, but warm southern city nights still help me through. I don't need perfect peace anymore. Give me wet sidewalks, late night saxophones, slow whiskey, and enough city light to keep wandering a while. That's enough freedom now. Flicker on Canal Street, still humming through the dark, over weathered little barrooms and tired hopeful hearts. Some roads disappeared, some memories stayed bright, but old soul songs in neon rain still make the world feel right. Street lights still trembling softly, river wind still floor, and Canal Street still awake tonight. County line after midnight. County line after midnight. There's a busted Coke machine outside Lucky's, buzzing like a dying star, and a woman with silver fingernails smoking by a stolen car. Inside, the bartender's half asleep, cleaning glasses with one hand, while two old bikers at the corner booth talk Vietnam and cheap bands. We were gravel saints running through the back roads, cheap gasoline and reckless hearts, living like the world might end before the next song starts. And your kiss tasted like wild bourbon on the trailer park neon rain. Yeah, we were gravel saints, trying hard to outrun pain. There's a church sign leaning near the highway, says the end is coming soon. Right beside a pawn shop window full of rusted wedding rings and tools, a young kid pumps gas in silence, dreaming of somewhere far away, while his old man drinks Miller Lite in the heat of another lost day. Nobody escapes small towns clean. I saw your name carved in bathroom paint at a bar outside Monroe, and for one second I almost turned around instead of letting go. We were gravel saints underneath dead street lights, laughing loud at broken things, still believing damaged people could somehow learn to sing. Now every lonely road I drive down still carries your remains. Yeah, we were gravel saints, baptized in thunder and rain. Gravel saints, still running somewhere. Warm southern air, still heavy tonight. Ice machine gospel humming soft beside room 12. Neon vacancy glowing red across rain-soaked pavement cracks. Truckers leaning on railings, smoking, while thunder rolls beyond the highway. And somebody inside the office playing Bobby Womack low, and me filling up a plastic bucket in yesterday's blue jeans, thinking how lonely roads still got music hiding in them somehow. Funny how midnight motels start sounding like churches after enough miles. Ice machine gospel echoing warm through the night over tired southern travelers and flickering roadside light. Some dreams blew apart, some still survive somehow, but old soul songs and humid rain still calm me down. Woman laughing near the stairwell, barefoot holding motel coffee. Old mechanic wiping grease slowly from hands worn hard by years. Lightning flashing on wet Chevrolets, parked crooked by the soda machine. And Marvin floating through thin curtains like smoke drifting through the heat. Man, there's comfort in temporary places. Nobody asking who you used to be. I used to fear being alone too long. Now I just fear moving too fast. The ice machine gospel still glowing through the blue over empty parking spaces and souls just passing through. Some roads disappeared, some memories stayed true, but southern little midnight rooms still pull me through. I don't need fancy living anymore. Give me late night highways, warm rain, cheap motel coffee, and enough quiet to hear the storm rolling in. That's enough life now. Songs and motel rain still make me feel alive. Machine still buzzing softly, storm still moving east, and Bobby's still singing through the office walls. Warm rain drifting across Mississippi tonight. Mississippi motel coffee, burning slow inside a paper cup. Vacancy sign glowing crooked against the humid southern dark. Trucker smoking near the stairwell, listening to thunder somewhere west, while Bobby Womack home through static from the motel office radio. And me sitting outside room 13 in a faded denim jacket, watching lightning flash beyond the highway, like heaven taking old photographs. Funny how certain nights make a tired soul feel young again. Mississippi motel coffee, steaming warm into the rain, over lonely southern travelers and old familiar pain. Some dreams disappear, some still survive somehow, but soul songs and midnight storms still calm me down. Woman laughing by the ice machine, barefoot in motel neon light, old mechanic washing grease slowly from cracked up working hands. River wind moving through pine trees, beer bottles sweating in the heat, and Marvin drifting through thin curtains like mercy through the storm. Man, southern nights got their own religion, mostly made of music and rain. I used to think peace lives somewhere permanent. Now I think peace just visits sometimes. Mississippi motel coffee, still glowing through the blue, over rainy parking spaces and souls just passing through. Some roads faded out, some memories stay true, but warm little roadside nights still pull me through. I don't need much anymore. Give me summer storms, late night soul radio, cheap coffee, and enough highway left to keep rolling slowly. That's enough life now. Mississippi motel coffee, still humming through the dark, over weathered roadside dreamers and tired hopeful hearts. Some loves faded out, some somehow survived, but old soul songs and southern rain still make me feel alive. Rain still falling softly, coffee still warm beside me, and the highway still humming through Mississippi night. There's grease and thunder in the air tonight. Neon catfish frying hot behind the counter, steam rising through yellow light at Rose's Riverside Cafe. Truckers laughing loud near the jukebox, playing Wilson Pickett again, while rainwater drips from cowboy hats on the cracked linoleum floors. And me, leaning back in a vinyl booth with hot sauce on my sleeve, thinking how southern nights still know how to heal a tired man. Funny how music sounds better when the room smells like fried food and rain. Neon catfish glowing warm into the storm, over hungry midnight dreamers trying to stay warm. Some hearts got heavy, some still groove somehow, but old soul songs and southern nights still calm me down. Woman dancing by the coffee station in red heels and faded jeans. Old cook humming Sam and Dave while flipping hush puppies fast. Lightning flashing near the river, beer signs buzzing soft and blue, and Marvin drifting through cheap speakers like smoke across the room. Man, there's holiness in little southern diners, especially after midnight. I used to think happiness looked expensive. Now I think it smells like catfish and coffee. Oh, neon catfish still shining through the blue, over rainy parking lots, and souls just passing through. Some dreams faded fast, some somehow stayed true, but warm little jukebox nights still pull me through. I don't need fancy evenings anymore. Give me hot coffee, slow soul music, summer rain, and enough laughter to forget the week a while. That's enough heaven now. Neon catfish still humming through the dark, over weathered southern diners and tired, hopeful hearts. Some roads disappeared, some memories stayed bright, but old soul songs and river rain still make the world feel right. Grease still crackling softly, rain still falling outside, and Wilson Pickett still shaking the jukebox loose. hanging low above downtown tonight. Parking meter moon, shining silver on the avenue. Taxi tires humming softly through puddles left from evening rain. Woman smoking near the record shop in a denim jacket 2 sizes big, while the stylistics drift slowly from somebody's apartment fire escape. And me, walking nowhere after last call, hands buried deep inside my coat, listening to midnight breeze between the sirens and soul songs. Funny how cities feel softer once everybody stopped pretending. Parking meter moon, glowing pale against the blue, overtired little bar rooms, and souls just passing through. Some dreams miss their timing, some still survive somehow, but old soul songs and wet streets still calm me down. Street vendor packing up hot dogs near the corner laundromat. Old bartender counting tips slowly beneath flickering beer signs. Thunder drifting beyond rooftops, steam curling from subway grates, and Marvin humming through cracked speakers, like warmth inside the rain. Man, there's beauty in cities staying awake together. I used to think peace meant escaping somewhere quiet. Now I think peace means finally belonging somewhere noisy. Still blowing through the storm, overweathered midnight dreamers, trying to stay warm. Some roads disappeared, some memories stayed true, but humid little downtown nights still pull me through. I don't need perfect happiness anymore. Give me late night sidewalks, slow soul radio, warm coffee, and enough moonlight to keep wondering a while. That's enough magic now. Parking meter moon, still humming through the dark, over rainy little avenues, and weathered hopeful hearts. Some loves faded out, some somehow survived, but she's still breathing slow tonight. Downtown still glowing tired tonight. Pawn shop angels standing under buzzing yellow lights, holding wedding rings and old guitars, wrapped in denim and cigarette smoke. Rainwater running down the storefronts, past liquor signs and payday loans, while Al Green drifts from open windows into humid summer air. And me, walking slow past cracked up sidewalks, with coffee warm in both my hands, thinking how survival got its own kind of beauty if you live long enough to notice. Funny how broken neighborhoods still carry so much soul inside them. Pawn shop angels shining soft against the rain, overtired city dreamers, an old familiar pain. Some dreams got traded, some still survive somehow, but old soul songs and midnight streets still calm me down. Woman laughing near the bus stop in leopard heels and hoop earrings, old mechanic smoking silently beside a rusted Chevrolet. Thunder rolling over downtown, steam rising from the avenue, and Marvin humming through cheap speakers like Mercy through the blue. Man, there's dignity in people still trying, even when life wear 'em thin. I used to think strength meant never struggling. Now I think strength mean waking up and trying again. Pawn shop angels still glowing through the storm, over empty pockets and hearts trying to stay warm. Some roads disappear, some memories stay true, but humid little city nights still pull me through. I don't need perfect living anymore. Give me late night sidewalks, slow soul records, warm coffee, and enough hope to keep moving tomorrow. That's enough grace now. Pawn shop angels, pawn shop angels, still humming through the dark, over where the downtown dreamers, and tired hopeful hearts. Some loves faded out, some somehow survived, but all souls feel alive. Street lights still flickering softly, rain still falling downtown, and the pawn shop windows still glowing gold. Streets still shining after rain tonight. Sidewalk payphone, standing crooked near the liquor store. Chrome-worn door from midnight fingers and hard conversations long ago. Taxi lights sliding past puddles, steam rising warm from subway grates, while the Delphonics drifting softly from somebody's second floor apartment. And me leaning back against brick walls with loose change inside my jacket, thinking about voices I miss hearing at 2 in the morning sometimes. Funny how cities hold memories in objects nobody notices anymore. Sidewalk payphone, ringing low into the night, under buzzing neon windows and rainy traffic lights. Some people moved on, some still stay inside your mind. But old soul songs and wet streets still treat me kind. Woman dancing near the corner bodega with grocery bags in both hands. Old bartender smoking silently beneath the flickering martini sign. Bus brakes hissing down the avenue like background horns in a soul tune, and thunder clouds rolling slowly past water towers overhead. Man, there's romance in tired city neighborhoods, especially after midnight rain. I used to think love meant permanence, now I think it means remembering gently. Sidewalk payphone, still glowing faded blue over lonely little avenues, and souls just passing through. Some dreams faded fast, some somehow stayed true. But humid midnight city air still pull me through. I don't need much anymore. Give me rain on pavement, late night records, warm cigarettes, and somebody calling just to hear my voice a while. That's enough love these days. Sidewalk payphone, still humming through the dark over cracked up city sidewalks and weathered hopeful hearts. Some roads disappeared, some memories stayed bright, but oh, so still.